Sagittarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of May 2024, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Saggy. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Page of Wands. You seem to be at least curious about something, if not more than curious, in the sense of your openness to something here. Okay, starting off the reading, you get the Sun crossed by the Eight of Wands. There's something that's being brought to your attention. It sounds and feels really, really good, whatever it is. So it's being put in front of you and you look at it and you're like, man, this feels so good. So of course you're going to have this sense of curiosity towards it. In your focus, the King of Swords. Yeah, I mean, you're very clear. Whether or not you're going to go with this, it's coming through as you being very, very clear about it. You know, if you are to go with this, you're like, yeah, hell yeah. Like, there's no doubt. There's no let me think about it, or no. If this feels good to you in the moment, you're gonna go for it. In the recent past, the King of Cups definitely shown up super open from your heart. That's gonna help you making the decision for something that feels and looks good. But in your strength, you're showing up with the Eight of Cups also closed off, which is quite interesting after you're showing up opened. It could be as simple as what looks and feels good to you, you're going to open up to it. What doesn't, you're shutting that down. You know, it could be that here. In the immediate future, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, really going for something here. So initially you're being exposed to something. You're like, okay, it feels good. And then the Ace of Wands comes through as, okay, let's go do. Let's go create here. Let's do. Something. Supporting this reading, the Four of Pentacles. You're very determined here. It's coming through as you set your mind to something here. You're not going to give up until it comes through. All of it. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Page of Cups. You may not take into consideration the support you're getting along the way. Whatever this is, I feel like it's a spontaneous kind of, you know, you may be waking up one day, you're hearing something or seeing something, and you're like, based on that, you're like, okay, this is what I want. This is the direction I want to go in. And then by the end of the day, you're already in it. You're already, you know, engaging in something to bring this to fruition. And you might have some support along the way. And I feel like you're not seeing that, or you're not focusing on that. In your hopes and fears, the Hangman. You need to know when to stop too from this running kind of an energy, because it is running. It's like you got up and you just went. And by the end of the day, again, you keep on going. It's like, okay, you need to chill too at times. You need to learn when to take a break here and just to stop and observe things. You know, in the potential outcome, the Queen of Wands. You feel good about something here. Man, I don't know what this is, but it definitely feels good. Okay, let's clarify. Let me do the Page of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles, the Justice card, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you have a little bit of resistance because this feels super, super exciting, right? And super like, okay, let's go. Oh my God, it feels so good. So you have a little bit of resistance when it comes to slowing down sometimes. Blue. Cut it off. When it comes to you kind of like, okay, let's take a minute to think about things, or to kind of just absorb things for how they're coming through, and just let's allow for the flow of this to actually flow without me running the flow out of my excitement. Oh, you brought me this other toy. Can I have it? No. I'm trying, because I know that's an annoying one. I don't even know, I forget all the time to get these toys out of here. And then I end up doing this. You got other ones that are not squeaky. Let me do the Sun. The Hierophant, the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Man, what is this? What could this be? The Hierophant. It's something that feels really, really good, even as you're exposed to it. Like the first minute. The first minute this energy is being presented to you, you're like, oh my god! And then you start overthinking it, but not long enough to hold you down. You're definitely going for it. There's just a little bit of, it's okay, you know? I have no idea what this is, but man, you're going for it. For the Eight of Wands, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the High Priestess. Whatever doubts or insecurities or questions that may pop up initially about the situation, they're not big enough for you to be stopped here. Your intuition is coming through really strong and telling you, hey, this is what you want. If this is what feels right to you, go for it, you know? And yeah, you may have a little bit of, a seed of doubt somewhere there saying, hey, are you sure you want to do this? By the time they finish saying that, this seed of doubt, you're done. You're off doing your thing. You know, you're not even letting it sink in, that sense of doubt. So it's showing up, but it's very little. It's not going to stop you. Let's do the King of Swords. In your focus, the Two of Cups, the Devil, the Ace of Swords. There's another energy tied up to this. Even if it's the energy of whatever the situation is. So let's say you wake up one day with an idea, right? That energy of the idea has an energy. The idea carries an energy. So it's not only you here. As I said, there's a flow to each energy that we're dealing with. And if we want to take charge of the flow, then it's not going to feel as natural, at some point in time. It's going to feel quite bumpy and quite, ooh, what's going on? Why isn't it not working out? I see you wanting to take charge. I see you, because of your determination, because of your excitement, because it feels good. It's like, okay, I'm running the show. I'm making this happen like this, like that, like that. So again, even if this comes through as just an idea and that's the energy you're dealing with, there's another energy at play. And you're not taking that into account. So it's almost like the universe looking at you and being like, ah, shit. Sagi's gone off and taking charge of things instead of kind of allowing for the flow of the energy to take place as well. I get it. Again, there's determination, there's excitement, there's, oh my God, it looks good. So of course you're going to want to feel like I'm taking charge here. Because also you're not considering that, oh, hold on, the idea in itself carries an imprint, carries an energy too. So there's two of us here. There's two energies here working on something. At least two. But definitely wanting to take charge. Let me see that King of Cups in the recent past. The Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the King of Cups. No, he's coming over on this side to try to take his toys. No. You had a hard time keeping your heart open here, but you still did it by the looks of it. Having a really, really hard time keeping your heart open. Okay. So I feel like this was quite the process for you to manage to get in touch with your heart and staying open from that place. And that's why this energy that's looking really, really nice came through. For the Eight of Cups in your strength, you get the King of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. It's about putting things into practice here, and that's what's happening here. You're taking charge so that you can start placing things where they need to be, so that you can start putting things into practice. And then you're showing me that's why you're showing up disconnected from your heart. Well, when it's about putting things into practice, there's no real time to listen to my heart through that because we got to go, right? Wrong. You still got to stay in touch with your heart. You still got to know what you're working on and the flow of things. How are you going to feel that? With your mind? No, your mind says go, go, go. That's it. You know, so you got to keep that balance. It took you a very long and pretty pressing time here to stay in touch with your heart. Why would you put that to the side? Especially now, when you're dealing with something that feels good to your heart. Because the mind wants to take charge, because you want to go, go, go? No. I shall not agree to that. You still need your heart poured into this. Because it's just something meaningful to your heart. So it makes sense that you keep your heart open to it too. For the, what are you doing? Why are you leaning? Look at us. This doesn't feel good to me. Does it feel good to you? I'm sure it does, because you know I'm holding almost all your weight. Okay. For the Ace of Wands, in the immediate future, you get the Four of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Lovers. You're still very much stubborn here. You're still wanting to take charge of the flow of this. Give me my Four of Pentacles. Okay, you're overdoing it. Like you completely leaned into me. Still want to be in charge. Still want to direct what's going on here. And again, from one way of looking at it, it would make sense. You know, you're going to make something happen, you're going to make it happen. But do you also take into consideration, are the other things at play or not? It's just because you decided, okay, I want to make something happen, I'm going to make it happen. I'm not going to look left and right for other potential helpful signs from the universe or from the flow of this situation. I'm just going to take charge and I'm going to do it my way. You know, there's almost like a sense of stubbornness there. I'm going to make it happen. Okay. But like how? You know, it's in the how here. It's going to be in the how. For the Four of Pentacles, for the supportive energies, you get the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Cups. It's in the how, and the how is going to determine how this is going to play out. And if you keep on being stubborn to run the show here, even if it's your show to run, if you don't take into consideration other aspects along the way, you're going to get to this point of kind of running on empty, you know? As I said, if you bring this energy of, okay, we're going to go this way, and the flow of this connection between you and this other energy is this way too, but a little to the left, and you're like, no, I'm going to go this way, then you're creating a split, and it's going to be very, very hard to feel that the energy is right there with you. It's going to feel like you're doing this all by yourself at some point. So that's kind of going against the energies at play. Instead of paying attention, okay, where does the energy want to go? Where does it want to flow? Because maybe it wants to flow in the same direction, but a little to the side. Are you paying attention to that? Or no, I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, but it's going to lead you into this place of feeling like ending up in that place and being like, what am I here for? Why am I doing this? Again, this feels hard. This feels difficult. Was it supposed to feel hard? Because it felt good in the moment. Yeah. And it can still feel good. You just need to allow yourself a little openness to follow the flow of things too. Not only your flow. You know? Let's do the Page of Cups. In the supportive energies, the Ace of Cups, the World card, the Strength card. And you're not even going to see the support anymore. Whoever's here by your side supporting you through this is definitely showing up initially supporting this, because as I said, initially it starts off in the same direction. But then as you take off and kind of go against the flow, this energy, even though it may still be here, you're not going to see it anymore. So you're going to feel like you're at this all by yourself again. So ultimately, you can take something that looks beautiful, looks nice, and if you get stubborn with it in the sense of I take charge, then you might end up feeling like you're at this all by yourself, and it's going to feel very difficult, and these beautiful energies are going to turn into something quite heavy, quite hard. Whereas if you start with this and along the way pay attention to the flow of this too, it's not going to feel that way, you know? It's not going to feel that way at all. Let's do the Hangman. In your hopes and fears, you get the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles. This is the advice that shows up and the energy that you may need along the way. This one of just stopping in your tracks and kind of smell the roses and be like, okay, what's going on now? You know, checking in from time to time and seeing what's up. Like, are you paying attention to the flow, to the signs for the natural flow of this or not? And you're saying, yes, I am. I'm staying connected to that. I'm staying connected to myself. I know exactly what's up. But in the middle of all shows the Five of Swords shows up. That's deception. That's someone telling me, yes, I am, and they're lying to themselves and trying to lie to me. But because I see the Five of Swords, you're not going to lie to me. You can only potentially lie to yourself here. So no, you're not. You want to. You're telling me, yeah, I want to pay attention to what's going on. I want to go with the flow of things too. And I feel like I am, because, you know, I am. Okay. But you're not. Let's do the Queen of Wands. The Seven of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Cups. You have this rebellious streak to you, like, I'm just gonna do things as I see fit. I don't care. I don't care about anything. I'm just gonna do things in the way that I see fit. And then, as a result of that, the energies show a little bit all over the place. Okay. It's like sticking to you, and only you will direct things here. And not understanding, hey, it's usually a co-creative kind of aspect of things. You know, something that's been sent from the universe your way. Think of it as you're working with the universe to kind of pull this through, to get this through to the end. It hasn't been given to you, and, you know, the universe didn't come and say, here, Saggy, take this, do whatever the fuck you want. No. It's been offered to you, and then also in that offering, there's a sense of, let's work on this together. I'll show you the way. I'll guide you through it whenever you need, whatever you need. You just need to pay attention to that. And you took it as, oh, there's a gift sent my way. Okay, I'll take it and unwrap it and do whatever because it's mine. You know, where it's not necessarily like that. So you have the ability here to make this feel good or make this feel not so good. You know, to work with this in certain ways that will benefit you, or in ways that will potentially not. You know, it's really up to you ultimately. Let me see what the universe has. The Ace of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. See, because you're confused, and I get your confusion, especially when something feels, especially initially, when something feels so exciting and so, oh my God, this feels so good. And so many things, good things can happen here. And I know exactly what to do with it because, you know, I'm so excited about it and all of that. So the confusion appears when these energies tell you, pause, take a breather, look around you too, you know, don't just take it as, oh, this is it. And then go blindly moving ahead from that sense of excitement. Also pay attention to what's around and what's coming through with this energy as well. As the flow of a co-creation aspect, there's something else around you too that you're working with. It's not only you here, even though it may feel that way, you know? So that's why it's becoming confusing to you at some point too. Why should I stop? I'm so excited about it. I'm so, okay. Stop to pay attention. That's it. Stop to pay attention to everything around it too. Not only to, oh, that's where I'm going, you know? So let's do the Animal Dreaming Oracle. You get Gray Kangaroo, Abundance. Ooh. Number 40. Oops, there it is. When questioned about what wealth means to you, would you say that having copious amounts of money would definitely seal the deal? If so, it would be a good answer, but the wrong one. To focus exclusively on the acquisition of money only amplifies how little you have. When you concentrate on your desire to attain money, you are effectively nurturing poverty mentality, a state of mind supported by society and inherited ways of thinking. It feeds poverty mentally because it prevents you from seeing the wealth that surrounds you every day, the wealth that comes with family and friends. To know true love is to hold supreme wealth. When you know that wealth rarely takes the form of money or gold, you release the monetary mindset so fear of lack can be transmuted into trust. In doing so, the block obstructing your stream of abundance may be removed forever and greater cash flow will result. Letting go of lack will essentially result in gain. Great Kangaroo once offered its rich meat, warm pelt, and strong bones, which were useful as cutting and digging implements. Prosperity meant healthy children, a full stomach, and a warm, dry sleeping place to the people. They believed that land would provide all they needed, and if they lived in harmony with the Earth Mother, their life would be safe and plentiful as a result. So long as the Great Kangaroo was there, the people knew they would never know hunger or suffering. Its mere existence promised true abundance. If Great Kangaroo has vaulted into your cards today, your life will soon be rich with productive emotion, thought, and knowledge. These fundamentals will abundantly serve the personal needs of both you and your family. What you require is currently manifesting, and your needs are soon to be met. Great Kangaroo reminds us to always separate what we want from what we need before commencing the hunt for either. To seek what we materialistically want above what we realistically need will result in a continued stagnation. Great Kangaroo appearance acts as a reminder that as children of the earth, it is our birthright to have all our requirements fulfilled so long as our quests are offered in a sacred way. Our requests are offered in a sacred way. Cool. Well, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.